So let's talk Thailand 2025. Is it still worth visiting? How is it right now on the ground? Mix of food, quality, scenery, everything. There is a reason why it's so popular. I always, when I'm here, I want to discover something new. So a little bit the concept living like a king in Bangkok. From hotels to going to some amazing restaurants. Also something I wanted to do for a long time is get a proper tailor-made suit. So I want to take you on that adventure as well. Let's dive into Bangkok, Thailand. And so welcome to busy Bangkok. Today I want to give you a little bit of an impression of how is the city right now. I gotta tell you, I've been coming to this place since 2017, almost every year. And I gotta tell you, this time around, I almost see more changes than ever. Honestly, there's a reason why this is one of the most visited cities in the world. I am quite blown away. I just arrived here and this has been all built within the last year that I have been gone pretty much. Last time when I was here, I just saw construction. So I was like, Lupinius Park is nice, but it's like constructions all around it. Bangkok truly has world-class experiences in terms of hotels, bars, restaurants, and all of that's still like expensive. But if you compare the value you get here, let's find out. Let's go in. The one Bangkok looks pretty futuristic. As of right now, you see we're recording as of late December. The video is gonna come right after I film it. So with that, wish you good holidays. But let's hop into, let me give you a look of how Bangkok looks pushing into 2025. Real quick, before we dive deeper into Bangkok, if you're dreaming about your perfect trip to Thailand or even dreaming about that remote living, that nomad living lifestyle, spend half a year in Thailand or whatever it may be, it is essential to stay safe while on the road. And for me, an absolute game-changing solution is Safety Wing travel medical insurance. Especially with a place like Thailand, you never know what might happen. You might eat the wrong thing if you get sick or injured. Safety Wing covers you in over 180 countries, and the best thing about it, it works kind of like a subscription. So if you need it for a week's trip, you get it for a week. If you want to use it long term as your travel medical insurance, you can do that as well. You are covered for up to $250,000, a $0 deductible, so even the smallest things that might happen are covered. But also with things like lost luggage, delays in the airport, you can just swipe through their website and you will see for any unexpected emergencies. And another thing that is new and might be really relevant to you is if you want to live the life, the got a world to see lifestyle, live around the world, more freedom, more opportunity, more adventure, well, you want to have a complete insurance that covers you beyond just emergency situations. And I think it's a game changer. Safety Wing Complete. So if you need a complete medical insurance, you want to live remotely all over the world, you also want to be covered in your home country, you want to be covered for any new medical complications that might come up. This is something you can get long-term, travel the world with ease. The overall limit is much higher at $1.1 million. And that is the coverage for both unexpected as well as ongoing medical conditions. Safety Wing, an absolute game changer for anybody that goes on a little adventure or wants to live remotely around the world. I'll link it down first thing in the description. Like I said, you can set up a free account with them and book whichever you need for a week, for a month, or long term. First link for a free account down below. I mean, check it out. Basically, we're one floor up. It's almost like you're on the ground floor, but you're overlooking half of the city. Nice to see that Bangkok doesn't stop where they are, so to say. They keep building different new stuff. So you're coming out here at the one Bangkok, and you might be thinking you're outside, and you are. But this is not the first floor, actually. This is one floor elevated, kind of like a big greenery space. Here you're seeing all the buildings, basically it's multiple towers connected. This is the one that we just came from. Looks like in this one there's some offices basically connected by this really cool mall. So really in terms of infrastructure, in terms of malls they're building, like it's really not just for show. It's really functional. One of the other reasons why I was interested to spend a couple of more weeks in Bangkok right now is I was recently in Dubai and I was thinking of getting a suit tailored, and to get the materials I wanted would have cost me near to $2,000. So then I looked around, and Bangkok generally is famous for tailoring. If you find a good place, the quality is going to be top notch. So this is actually another place I want to head to get a suit tailored. I think it's going to take a couple of days. Let's get the suit. Alrighty guys, so like I said, let's get a suit in Thailand. Pretty much world famous for getting some of the best quality. So I found the shop, the classic Bespoke Tailor, and I reached out to them, asked them a little bit if we can do what I want, and it sounds pretty promising. Told them we're gonna film a little bit because I want to take you through the whole process. You know, they said there's gonna be measurements, first fitting, second fitting. It's gonna be the first suit I'm gonna make custom made. Quite excited for it. Let's go in. Hello. I am. How are you? It's nice and cool in here. Hot day today, huh?
Very much.
Is it like a hot season right now, or?
It's supposed to be a winter, but Thailand never get a winter.
Yeah, that's good. Like I told you, looking for something kind of like smart, casual, wear in hotels, hot weather,
Slim fit.
Yeah, definitely. So that was like the only thing.
Any specific color?
I'm thinking about gray, maybe dark blue, maybe even black.
So I'll just show you from the fabric option, right? We have a different section for the fabric. We have a wool blend with the wool, a mix of little polyester and then viscose, and then we have pure wool.
Yeah.
And then we have cashmere wool. So price ranges also depend. Even this one have a portion of cashmere involved, but wool is like 80 to 90%. This is like 17,500. Also have a portion of cashmere.
Get the first measurements. Yes. How long does it usually take to get the suit?
Normally, if you want like very urgently, we don't actually do that. But if you do want it, it will be taking 36 to 48 hours.
Oh, okay.
But normally the overall process will take like 3 to 4 working days.
So if somebody is running in, they're like, hey, I need a suit in 3-4 days. It's a bit hard, but it's possible.
3-4 days is perfectly fine.
So the way the whole suit process works basically is you come in and you have to choose everything. You get your measurements, you choose your materials, you choose the inside, you choose your cuffs, your color. Everything is customizable and everything you can mix and match together. So stay tuned. In a couple of days, I should get the first draft of the suit to do the final measurements and adjustments, and you will see which color and style I went with.
Oh, you will have like 2 options. Yeah. Wow, nice.
Oh yeah, let's do a 2 color suit. I can't decide the color. Now it's time for the fun part, huh? We choose the dragons and the... So that's inside, yeah?
Yeah, all this is inside.
So basically what we're gonna go in for now is we're gonna choose how it's gonna look inside. That's where the fun begins.
Silver color, right? White, silver.
And
yeah,
we'll do gold.
This is gold. If you're looking for some breathable fabric, right? This will be more better. But these we will use like a hand work more than machine work. So approximately 60-70% of the hand work will be taken for making a whole suit of yours. Only like 30-40% will be machine.
Like I can lose weight fairly quickly. Like right now I'm in warmer climates. I'm gonna be losing a little bit of weight. I carry the most weight around here, so this will definitely be slimmer.
The hip part, right?
Yeah. Like right now this is pretty tight. Yeah. Usually these pants are not tight at all.
Like now when we do like 100% as your right now current moment, and in the future if you want to adjust it because of your waist is lost, you can come back, and making it smaller is very easy. We can make it anyway. But making it bigger, if you gain weight, for example, we have only like 2 inches extra fabric inside your jacket hidden. So if you gain weight, we can make it bigger until only 2 inches. And once you are our customer, right, all the like after service alteration services will be free from it. Otherwise you need to first of all the one that you really like it, another one you can.
And talking about different interesting neighborhoods, first time I'm staying, let's say, in the heart of Thonglor. And I gotta tell you, it's quite a bit different in the sense that there is so much different international concepts, as well as like very fancy Thai, Korean, kind of like on one side restaurants, nightlife seems to be popping here as well. So I decided to check out, for me, a little bit of a new neighborhood, because actually on the main road, there's the stations of Ekamai, Thonglor obviously. I've stayed always next to the main road, which I would say I still prefer. Here it's kind of like not super walkable, it's more about the different little shops and cafes. Very international area also in the sense of you see probably as many like foreigners as you would maybe in the center. Like I mentioned before, Bangkok, one of the most visited cities. So I would say to come to visit, super cool, but the rent generally here is one of the higher ones. I think it's considered kind of like a bit of a fancy district, but for nightlife, also from what I know, is many rooftop bars around here. So Thonglor, definitely, especially if you're traveling, if you want to stay in an area with lots of cool places to sit down to. Pretty cool, pretty cool. What I do definitely like quite a lot is that nonetheless the Bangkok is fairly built out for the most part. They're still building a lot, really cool condos. And this neighborhood, I gotta tell you, that's an interesting thing. On Airbnb, you cannot find that much. I think these days there's a rule that you have to rent for at least a month, so no short-term rentals. A lot of people still do it, but like sometimes this one actually is available. I'm considering to book it, staying at another one I might show you. Not very happy with that place, but want to also live in a lot of different neighborhoods and potentially also take a look at the real estate, because the new condos that they're building, they really have some cool stuff. But yeah, nice cafe down there to go in, to have some coffee, potentially even do some work. So in that sense, if you find kind of like your places, the neighborhood is really livable. The hell is that?
Wow, it looks like El Dorado.
Bangkok. This is what a lot of people come here for. The rooftop bars, the different hotels, the pools. And I gotta tell you, it's some of the most amazing in the world. Over the years, speed rooftop bars like on the Park Hyatt, you get amazing views, you get amazing restaurants. You can check out the previous videos if you want to stay in kind of like even a resort style hotel next to the river. So many futuristic concepts. So while I was here in Bangkok, what I wanted to do is really choose two very different concepts. For one, get a bit of an island feeling. Stay in a resort, relax. It's a big city, it can get busy. So join me and let's go to a place that is still very much in the city center, but feels like you're somewhere far off in a little tropical paradise. Beginning to look a lot like Christmas tree. The blood of my enemies. Strong. Okay, and I would say to get a little bit into really living it up in Bangkok. And yes, that's where we are. We're not on the islands, even though it feels like it. So this is the Sathorn resort, pretty much in the middle of Bangkok. We're fairly central, but still like a couple of streets into the back. And the way they designed this hotel is really that it feels like you are on a tropical island. You have a big pool in the entrance. Most rooms are either having a balcony or, as we do, an access right away. And a hotel like that, like truly 5-star. We just arrived. I'll take you along. Maybe we're gonna check out the restaurant, gonna hop into the pool, but I can already tell like the quality you get in Thailand for like, let's say, really 5-star is fantastic. Anywhere else, let's say in the Western Hemisphere, I would say this would be like $400-500 plus, and more fancy also islands. Here in Bangkok, even in peak season, this goes for around $200 a night. Excited to see the breakfast, to just stroll around here a little bit. And for 2 days, like I'm in Bangkok, I want to be in the big city, but at the same time, after a week, maybe you want to have a bit of an escape. So yeah, you can drive down to some beaches for a couple of hours, you can fly out to some islands, or you take a 10-minute drive and you are in this truly what I would say feels like a bit of an island paradise. So this is the garden access room. The ones with balconies look also really nice. And considering it's peak season, $200, you know, living it up a little bit. Here is a big bed, got kind of like a seating corner. And so here we are by the pool. Nice and sunny, that's for sure. Actually, most days right now it's kind of like 35 degrees, but it's supposed to also cool down. But yeah, definitely a good place to have winter. It's late December, so as you can imagine, it's very busy. I think probably during the week, other times of the year, it's much quieter. But yeah, people are truly enjoying the tropical vibes of Bangkok. And already after a couple of hours here, I'm forgetting I'm in a big city. So guys, prices in a 5-star hotel. Salads we're looking at $3.20, $2.60, $7 to $10 for a salad. Main course, soups, good old pad thai gong, $7 to $10. And of course, if you want to go steak, it's going to be all imported here in Thailand. Looking at $25. Starting the morning almost like an island here. Seriously, such a vibe. Like I mentioned, you don't feel the city at all. Quite peaceful, and actually like really nice breakfast lounge up here. So one level up in the main building above the lobby. Many options going mostly Thai and kind of like overlooking the pool, the property, and it's not a huge resort, but definitely a vibe. Like I would say, of course you can always go to the islands, you can go to the beaches, but if you're in Bangkok and you want to be in Bangkok but get a little bit of that vibe, place to be. Another day, and we have an open mission here in Bangkok right now.
Hello.
Good. Good to see you, Danny. So what do we got over there? We got already the...
You got shirt and the pant inside here for the fitting.
Nice.
And you try on and you come out and we'll do a jacket fitting outside.
Cool.
Yep.
So we're doing the fitting today basically. So what is the main purpose of the fitting?
Main purpose of the fitting is to have a proper size of your, for example, the shoulder size and then the length of the sleeve.
Yeah.
And then how you want to feel with your pants, the tightness, the waist, the hips and everything. Every single detail now we will see with the product. Before this is without product, we just do a measurement and we do
So right now, is it already like in the size where it should fit me, or is it like a bit bigger still? Like
No, it's already like 80 to 90% of the size that gonna be fits you. But to make it like 100%, which we need to have like a real product on your body.
Perfect. So
Yeah.
let's go. First draft. All right. Let's try it on.
And then shall we...
Just tighten it up.
Yeah.
Color's looking good.
Because we do alteration lifetime forever. Whenever you back to Thailand or you need some urgency adjustment, you can just courier to our location and we do any kind of alteration like small adjustment that we discuss that you want it to be, that we can ship it back also.
Basically, if you leave some room in this suit, making it smaller is quite easy.
Yeah, quite easy.
Yeah, because sometimes, like, you know, like sometimes I gain some weight, then I lose it off, I'm nice and lean, but then all my clothing is hanging. And I definitely don't want that with the suit, so that's good, that's cool. So no excuses to get real crispy. Got all the jacket measurements. I got a recommendation to sit down to check on the pants.
Yeah, you can actually feel during this time about the tightness of the thigh.
Yeah.
After the second fitting, it will take like 2 to 3 days. I would say.
Okay.
Overall process is like a week or like 3 to 4 day max. If it's an urgent kit, we still provide it, but it's still always better if you have time. You know, like so we deliver like internationally, not within Thailand.
Worldwide?
Yes,
you said.
worldwide.
Alright. So and you said now that you have my sizes, if I want to have another suit?
You can just mail order or call or WhatsApp, anything is
And
fine.
you can deliver anywhere?
Yes.
US, Europe?
Anyway.
Alright. Excited. Nice seeing you. See you
seeing
soon.
you. Thank you for
Alright. Thank you for everything.
Thank
See you soon.
Thank you so much.
Alright, you can just wear that.
So for the next stop in Bangkok, it's an area that I always wanted to stay. Next to the tallest building in the city.
And for the luckiest
That's rare. Not often. They keep the pool open. You know, usually.
yeah, I can see.
Will do.
Nice to meet you.
All right. Thank you. Here.
Wow.
And so we arrived for another segment really of living the good life. This is one of, let's say, the most impressive areas. We're right next to the tallest tower in all of Bangkok, the Mahanakhon building. There's actually this rooftop observatorium that I am observing from down here. I'm seeing people walking, and this is the W Hotel. So they have locations all over the world, but it's probably one of the most unique, the most funky, really like proper luxury hotels. I've only stayed at one before, and this one I gotta say, super stylish. You see it, the furniture, everything. Some are like super over the top, some are a bit more between the lines. Here they put up some decoration. Took me a while to figure out that those are boxing gloves. So I'm super excited to see the property. Like, once again, I always appreciate a nice city skyline. The view is really mind-blowing. I didn't know what we're gonna see from here exactly, but just coming in, Bangkok is famous for the city skyline, for the views, and truly to show you a bit of a different concept. Over the years I've covered, you can check out also previous videos, different hotels. But in this neighborhood, I think this is really the highlight. And I've only once been to the Mahanakhon, and looking at it from here, truly a little Bangkok dream. And we got the biggest fan of this whole thing. What do you think about it?
Yeah, I love it. I love the style and everything is so new, so very cool.
You were crazy about it.
Yeah, I really.
You never were so excited about a place.
I like the decoration, the colors, everything.
All right, let's go take a look what they have here. So, I don't know, pool for sure. Gym, some lookout spots. Actually, next to it is some like older style Thai building. I think they renovated it. Just walking down to the pool. I think we're like a good couple floors up. Skyline view all over, and this thing here is actually the pool. Definitely gonna be back to go for a little dip, just taking in a little bit the first impression. Super creative concept, and still you're like in the middle of the city. You have a little creative pool getaway. So guys, the evening is approaching, and probably remember we've been getting the suit. I got the message today that it's all done, and I was thinking, when am I gonna pick it up, staying at the nice hotel, maybe later, but also it would be nice to wear it here. And they're like, no problem, we can deliver it. So the guys just showed up actually. Let's go pick up the suit.
It's gonna fit you anyway. It's the final product, so also like it's up to you. You want to try and then let me know.
Just got the suit. Super excited. Was considered to try it on, but honestly, it should be already fitting perfectly. I think let's talk in the room. Let's go. Let's talk in the room. Guys, here we got it. Honestly, feels super good. So basically the pants, I would say, fit absolutely perfect. Like, that's the thing about tailoring, you know? Like, we have a nice line here, but we still have a good amount of material in the back. It sits tight on the back itself, but I don't know, it's like a perfect mix that off the rack you just don't get, and that's why I wanted to get a suit tailored in the first place. And honestly, like, I didn't expect it to be so fast. First he told me it's done. I'm like, I'll see when I can pick it up. Boom. Then pretty much a couple of hours later, I'm standing in it. So first, fully tailored suit. I really like it. So I would say, let me tell you a bit more about all of that. Show you all the details. Maybe some other time, maybe tomorrow. For tonight, I was like, I don't know where I'm heading with this, but let's put it to use. Gonna go down to the bar. Looks super nice actually. Get some cocktails, because I think, what else am I supposed to do with it? Let's go. Woo! Get used to this. Alrighty guys, it is the next morning. As you have seen, we got the suit in the hands. I'm super excited about it. So honestly, I'm like pretty picky about like a fit, and I was really thinking through the material if I want to get it in Bangkok, because like I said, in many other countries where you can get good tailoring, this is gonna run you a couple $1,000s. So this is mostly wool with some cashmere in there, so really chose the materials. I was so unsure about the color. You probably have seen it. We got the inside a little bit golden, we got a name stitching in there, and the shirt, the pants, absolutely flawless. And just to share with you, if you have been thinking about getting a suit, I just posted about it on Instagram. A bunch of people have been asking about it also, so to pull up their prices. Personally, I really wanted this suit to last, so I chose all the materials kind of like that sounded the best. Here it is. Their starting point for suit, so the jacket and pants, is around 8,000 baht. The shirt, again, depending on material, around 1,500 baht. So that is like 40 bucks for a shirt. Suit, a little bit over $200 starting point. This one, if you go for the best materials, is, you could say, pretty much 19,000 baht. So a bit over 500 bucks. Once again, the thing about Bangkok is, or getting a suit in Thailand, some people say don't do it, other people say it's the best place you can do it, and that really depends where you go in. But these guys, they were super attentive, all the different things. They were like, hey, you can have it exactly as you want to have it. We're gonna line it up, we're gonna get it tighter here, looser there. And for me, generally when buying shirts, I'm always stuck between a medium or a large, if it's a slim fit, if it's a regular fit. And with that, I'm always like, it's too tight, it's too loose. And here we get it absolutely perfectly right, so I'll make sure to link them down below. If you're coming to Bangkok, you can check it out. You can get it done, but pretty much within like a couple of days, 3 to 5 days. But if you're just here for a couple of days, they said they also deliver it worldwide. Notice the way it sits on your back, the way your arms feel. You have all the extra material you need where you want to have it and where you want it to potentially be a little bit tighter, accentuate a certain frame. That is what tailoring is all about. So with that, Bespoke Tailor in one of the best neighborhoods in Bangkok. Also a good one to stay. Like I mentioned before, check them out. I'll leave them down below. Good morning. So we are heading right now to the breakfast. As always on my schedule, a little bit late, but we got a good half an hour. And in a hotel like that, you know, you're always pumped. Big hotel, and just a quick look. Truly worth seeing. So breakfast buffet here. This is kind of like connecting many of the ground floors, and on the second floor you basically got a, nice 5-star sized hotel. In the beginning, baked goods. The man in the back is getting busy, and over there pretty much just goes all the way back. Inside here, once again, the W, it's kind of like, yes, it's playful, yes, it's very creative, colorful, but not over the top. I actually really like it. Lots of brown tones, even during the morning when it's really bright and sunny outside. You have kind of like pastel colors in here. Got the pattaya for the ones that don't know what to do with their life. It's good, actually. And I love it all the way from China, from the Canton area. Some dim sum. No shrimp. Oh, maybe this one. So we're gonna see if we can get a table outside. There's a view. Take one like that. Yeah.
Okay. And back of here, we also have beverage order. Cocoa latte is our signature here. We already put local coffee and local tea.
Made it out to the pool. I gotta tell you, it's one of the most unique pool concepts I've ever seen. It's not the biggest pool, but they basically have this like arc around it, and the coolest thing is definitely that you are in the middle of the city. It feels quite cozy up here, but you're seeing some of the best of Bangkok. Honestly, at first I thought it's kind of a bit small, but it's deep enough. We got a big fan here in the water. Woo! So yeah, Thailand all year round, obviously. Most of the time, 30, 35. Most days sunny, so what a place to have right in the middle of the city. Выходи, заходи. Predator. Come on. So as you see, the absolutely epic sunsets here also. Got all suited and booted. Let's go to dinner. And I think to a fairly special place actually. Ready to go? Let's go. The tallest tower. You see the Freaky W, which the architecture itself is pretty cool. It's like a pointy building, the entrance you have seen, but right next to it is actually quite interesting. There is this older style house, and you're thinking, did they just build it recently, or if they kept an old building? I would say let's find out. Inside, it's actually part of the hotel. Should be a legendary restaurant. Heard about it before. Thai food. Excited? Let's check it out. So pretty much like really a different world. The house of Sathorn. That's what it says right there. Hello. I have a reservation for 5 for Danny.
Dan.
Yeah.
So is it be a table for 2 people, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. This one?
I'm just wondering, so this house was constructed in 1890, yeah?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. So I guess when this house was built, there was no big houses around, nothing, right? So
Yeah.
it's very old here. Very nice. Oh, it's going.
So, actually, we have reserved a table for you at the indoor. It will be the corner inside there.
Mm-hmm.
And we do have outdoor as well. I'm not sure the umbrella over there.
The one under the umbrella? Walking in here. So this is the Pie restaurant, it's called, inside of the house of Sathorn. And just coming in, the view is incredible, basically in the middle of it. I'm not sure if they were thinking about it when they built the tallest building in Thailand, but basically when you're walking in, you're getting a perfect view on it. And inside looks super cool. They have some type of bar, maybe we'll check it out later, but for now, for sunset, gonna be outside. And just from the fact of like a bunch of people walk around, take photos here. Legendary, I guess. And I think you had on the list the Tom Yum. Which one was it?
Yes, right.
Was it the Tom Yum Gong main name?
ต้มกุ้งแม่น้ำ is mean with
Sitting down, ordered our food. And I gotta tell you, I didn't expect that it would be such a view, such a vibe. Again, we're in the middle of the city center, and inside of here is actually fairly peaceful. You're feeling you're like in what you actually are, in a very old historical building that is perfectly preserved. Like they renovated definitely over time, but making it a restaurant out of it. And the bar, I just walked over, checked it out. Super stylish. We got food. We got some fish, some steaks, some scallops, some Thai tom yum gong. Everything Thai style, definitely going for that. So it's a Thai restaurant, the Pie. And I see there's a lot of people coming in, some just to take a photo, have a coffee. And it is part of the W, and it is part of the W hotel, but I think actually it's mostly people coming from outside. So with this view, actually I'm looking up right now at the Mahanakon, and I'm seeing at least 100 people on the rooftop. I'm sure it's an amazing view, but just to kind of like take in the vibe from this building. Many years ago I wanted to check it out, and I just came to the neighborhood. The reality is it's a business district, so there's not that much to do. Coming here for a coffee, I think next time I'm in Bangkok, that's what I'm gonna do, because the vibe here, perfect. Or stay at the W and get your Thai dinner. Hungry. Thank you. So when it comes to fancy restaurants, nice places to eat, everybody goes for the rooftops, but honestly I gotta tell you, some of the most famous ones, there's like this one on the Marriott roof. They're always busy. There's so many more spots. So honestly, this. So guys, the food looks absolutely incredible. It also came really fast. Let's try the steak while we haven't eaten anything yet.
I will love it.
It's super good, but the nice thing is it's like Thai cooked, a bit different. Some extra different spices. As always, whenever I'm in a nice place, I don't eat tom yum often. Like when it comes to like street food, you know, I like the stewed things, they're absolutely amazing. But tom yum, every place cooks it slightly different. This one has a super real flavor of the shrimp, or what is it? Almost
Crab.
like a crab, yeah. So we got some fish, some scallops, we got some Thai rice. Looks like they do have a focus on seafood, but the meat is also fantastic. So that'll be dinner.
Live music, huh?
Yeah.
One mango sticky rice and one Thai tiramisu?
Yeah.
Perfect.
So finished the dinner. Everything was surprisingly incredible. Like, I mean, usually there's always a dish where I'm like, not sure about that. But here everything is cooked the Thai way. So you almost like don't even think about any other ways it has been like prepared before, more traditionally. So super nice experience. Actually, they started some live music in the back. And just got some desserts, let's see, we got the... Actually, I am shining myself right now with the light from the dessert menu. Comes in handy, very nice. The Thai tiramisu, instead of coffee, they use Thai tea. Kind of like the orange one.
I think that's one will be fire.
And, of course, mango sticky rice, gotta do it. And what I found out, I just looked up the history of this building. It's over 100 years old, something like 120, 30, 40 years old. Used to be built by a wealthy Chinese businessman who was back in the day here in Thailand, and his son owned it, and then it became a Soviet Union embassy for 50 years. This has been we're like hilarious, so funny. And yeah, now it's part of no. After that, actually, it used to be a hotel in 1920. So 100 years ago, this was a hotel, and then the Soviet embassy. And now it's back to being part of a hotel. Let's check out the dessert. Fun facts. And just to talk once again about the price point of such a place. So most main courses I'm looking at the menu right now go for around 800 baht, which is a bit over 20 bucks for the steak. Steak was like $22. The fish was around $15 at the end of the day. So pretty much like for Thailand, definitely on the upper range, but anywhere else, I'd say you can get a great dinner here for under 100 bucks. Has been it. I've been in Bangkok for a good 3 weeks, and of course it's like the end of December, we're pushing into 2025, so in some ways accommodation prices are definitely a bit higher. But after me traveling for quite a while, like recently I've been in not too far away from here, actually. That's where I'm flying in right now, from China, Shanghai, cities like Shenzhen, Guangzhou. And what you notice is that if you come to Southeast Asia for the first time, you think like, wow, Bangkok in some ways, it depends on the neighborhood you end up in. It's like super futuristic. But then if you see some other cities that are a bit more newer, even more developed, you realize Bangkok is truly a mix. It's a mix of old life. It's a mix of super modern developments like you have also seen in this video. And also you can live all kinds of different lives. So I hope I give you a bit of inspiration, a couple of new things. Like for example, this The One development right next to Lumpini Park. It's kind of really cool to see that. Even though Bangkok is already like a fully spread out developed city, they keep innovating. And if you're new here by any chance, on this channel I talk about building a life of freedom around the world. I travel, it's adventure, it's lifestyle, but it's also opportunity and freedom. And for that, a big part for me is going to places where you just get more. You get better weather, you get better value, you get also some places you might feel a bit isolated. Thailand is one of those where there's people from all over the world, and there is a reason why so many people choose to spend more time here. And also, like I mentioned in the beginning of the video, absolute essential tool if you want to travel, especially with Thailand. There's a lot of people that live about this remote living lifestyle, an absolute game-changing solution to stay safe, healthy, insured, safety wing, medical insurance, be it for travel, couple of weeks, or long-term, live the nomad lifestyle. Check it out, get a free account, so when you're on your next trip, within a couple of minutes, you can get insured. And so with that, you can join me on Instagram to see where I am right now. If you have any recommendations for Bangkok, let me know your thoughts down below. As always, this is a bit of an update video, show some new places, some new impressions. Getting the suit was a super fun process actually also. And we're gonna see each other very soon.